Okay, good evening, everyone. Once again, you are welcome to Quad Drive. And if you are new here today, we are just starting our live video presentation, which we are going to explain many things concerning the Patente di Guida, which is the driving license in Italian. I hope many of you have been watching some of our previous videos and the comment that people were making and some were messaging that we should start going live and be presenting more videos for you guys to also get much understanding about all about the driving license. And it's a theory aspect that we are doing. Remind you, we are not actually a driving school, but we are trying our possible best to explain some of the theory aspect, and also, if possible, when we go deep, we'll give some details about how the practicals is being done. If you are new here, just do us a kindly favor by sharing the video because it can be helpful to a friend and it can be helpful to your brother, whoever is watching. You might not even know. So we first did a video concerning the Segnali di Pericolo, which I explained in my previous video that Segnali di Pericolo, when you talk of Segnali di Pericolo, is una segnale that indicates what is ahead of you and what you are going to meet in front of you on the road. You know, we have different type of Segnali di Pericolo. We have more than 15 signs of what Pericolo when you talk of Segnale di Pericolo. But we have more like the ones that you normally meet them when you are on the road. And I think these are the ones that I'm going to elaborate much on and also explain to you. Even if you are not ready to what have a patente di guida, which is the driving license in Italian. But at least being a human on the land of Italy, I think it's very important for you to know all this kind of science and also all these kind of things so that when you are on the street, you will not what, get problem when you are what moving on the street. So today we are talking about the Segnale di Pericolo. If you are new on our channel here, please kindly do us a favor, share the video to others and also try to what, like and comment. Let me know if you are hearing and you are also seeing what we are doing. So if you can hear me well, please just give me a comment on the comment section to know that you are hearing me. If you can really hear me, please kindly send me a message on the comment section to know that you are hearing me. Okay, so this is what we are going to talk about today. And today, as I said, it's about the Segnale di Pericolo. Quickly, we are just going to, as today being the first time, will not take much time. We just want to try and also see how it's going to be possible for us to be doing this every day. If possible, we'll be meeting every evening. So when we talk of the segnale di pericolo, this is one of the signs that we explained previously on our previous video that is part of the segnale di pericolo. And this is a sign that says what? Segnale di pericolo di what? Curva. When you talk of segnale di pericolo di curva, it's only talking about the sign which is indicating that as you are going forward or at the front, you are going to meet a curve. When you talk of segnale di pericolo di curva, it's indicating that the road is no more going to be straight, but there is going to be what? A curve. So let's read what the segnale di curva is talking about. The segnale di curva is saying that this one is segnale di curva di what? A destra. We have segnale di curva, pericolo di curva di sinistra, and we have the segnale di pericolo di what? Curva a destra. So this one is saying that una segnale di pericolo di preannuncia di normal 50 metri, una curva pericoloso a destra, ossia una tratto di strada non ritenuto pericolo per ridotta visibilità. Like it's indicating that the the like the road that you are on, it's going to be what, a curve. And if it's going to be a curve, it's very dangerous for you once you are on the road going. So as you are driving and you see any sign like this, which is segnale di curva a destra, you have to what, minimize your speed. First of all, what you have to do is what, minimize your speed, because if you don't minimize the speed that you are using to enter the curve that you are going to what, meet, it is going to make your car to what, somersault. If care is not taken, you are going to move from the road to the other side of the road. So as you see this one, you have to know that you are no more going to what, continue straight, but rather you need to what, curve to the what, the right side, which is what, dangerous with position. So this one is saying that segnale di what, pericolo a destra, and it says può essere integrato con pannello con la scritta tornante, sì. It can also be what, integrated with a sign which indicate that the type of what, curve that you are going to meet, because we have one curve and we have two curves and we have three curves. So this one can be what, upgraded with a sign which indicates the what, the number of curves that you are going to what, meet. But mostly when you see this sign, it's indicating that there is one curve that you are going to what, encounter. So you have to be careful that as you are getting close, you minimize your speed, then you turn smoothly, then you move forward. And it's still saying in the book that è opportuno fare particolare attenzione al veicolo provenire dal senso opposito. Like you have to be very careful at the vehicle which is coming from the opposite side. Because if you are curving to the right hand side and a car is also coming from the left hand side, if the car coming from the left hand side doesn't what, position himself well, and you also don't position yourself well, there might be an accident on the road. So as you are curving to the right hand side, you have to what, take directly to where you are going and stick to your position. Don't try to move to the other position, because there might be a car that is coming also from what, the other position. So this is what we are talking about, the segnale di pericolo, what, curva, and what, a destra. And it still said, è necessario regolare la velocità in relazione alla visibilità alla ragione della curva per potersi arrestare in caso di un ostacolo improvviso. Like, it's saying that you have to what? Try to minimize the speed that you are going. Minimize the speed. First of all, you have to minimize the speed, because if you don't minimize the speed and you enter the curve and there is anything, you are not going to be able to control yourself. So once you see the speed that you are going is high, you try to what, minimize the speed on that position. So this is what we have for segnale di pericolo a destra. So whenever you see this sign, as you are walking or as you are driving bicycle, even as you are walking on the street and you see it, know that you are going to what, enter into what, a curva, which is what, curve that we are talking about here. And we still have, sorry, I'm coming. And we still have the same sign which indicates what, segnale di what, pericolo at sinistra. It's two types. We have sinistra and we have what, a destra. So whenever you see it curving to the right hand side, that means the curve is going to be at the right hand side. And whenever you see it curving to the left hand side, you have to know that the curve is going to be what, at the left hand side. I'm coming, I will show the picture of it now. Okay. Please forgive our technology because it's our first time trying to use this application to come on live. So there are many things we are not used to. So when you see anything wrong, try to bear with us. We are going to improve on what we are doing, and as time goes on, you guys are going to what enjoy the videos well. Please kindly be patient and wait because I'm still working on it. I think. Okay. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, the Segnali di Pericolo what Sinestra. I first showed you the one that is what that the right, and we have the left side of the what Segnali di Pericolo, which is what talking about the curva. So this one is also indicating that as you are going, the road is going to be what a curve, and the curve is going to be what the left hand side. The first one was what the right hand side, and this one is going to be what at the left hand side. Mind you that whenever you see this sign, mostly they put it 150 meters before you get to the curve. It is not a sign that you will be seeing it in this on the street anyhow. It is sometimes put at where the curve is, and it is being positioned 150 meters before you get to the curve. Because when they put it near the curve, you might not know that there is a curve there. So whenever you are driving or whenever you are on the street and you see this kind of sign, remind you that it is going to be positioned 150 meters before you get to what the curve. And it is a sign that you have to what minimize your speed. First of all, what you have to do is minimize your speed limit before you get into what the curve. So that is what we are talking about this Segnale di Pericolo. And we still have another sign which is talking about doppio curva. Okay, this sign here is talking about doppio curva. What is doppio curva? Someone will say, what is doppio curva? Doppio curva simply talking about that there is going to be what double curve on the road, because the first one I told you is what one curve, and this one is going to be what two curves. Because once you are on the street or you are on the way, you will see 150, and the next sign you are going to see is what the curve that you are going to meet. And this one is saying that una segnala di preannuncia di normal 150 metri, 150 meters, as I said initially. And it says una doppia curva pericolosa di qui norma prima a destra, ossia un tratto di strada non ritenuto pericoloso per ridotta visibility può essere integrato. It's saying that it's what minimize the what visibility. It minimizes the visibility. Why this curve is very dangerous and is very periculous is that as you are going and you enter, it is not going to be one curve. So once you curve, you have to know that there is going to be another curve again. It is not one curve. Normally, the curve is supposed to be one, but this one is saying that doppio curva, that means two curves in a time. So you have to be very attentive, because once you curve for the first time and you wait that there is no curve again, so you want to what enter to the other side of the road, you have to be very careful that there is going to be what an accident, because it is doppio curva. And if you are on the left side, you have to what take to your left hand side. Don't try to get into the middle, because when you are getting to the middle, maybe the other car that is coming from the opposite direction is also trying to curve into the middle side, and it might what cause an accident. So once you are on the street like this and you see this curve, sign indicating that there is going to be what? Two curves in the same time. It says Campanello conscritta tornati. When you talk of tornati, tornati is just talking about the number of curves that you are going to what? See. We have una tornate and due tornati. So when you hear tornati, that is indicating that the curve is going to be what? Due. And it can be tre tornati. That means it is going to be three curves that you are going to what? Meet. It says Campanelle eccita di indica estensione di tratto pericoloso. That they normally put something, a sign also there to what? Indicate that it is very dangerous. Why I'm just emphasizing on this sign is that it is one of the signs that as you are driving and the place is a new place and you don't you don't get attention to the sign, the next thing you are going to see is you are going to see your car off the road, because it is a sign which is very, very periculous. Once you are getting close and you don't realize that there is a curve there, it is going to make what? Your car to somersault, or it's going to make your car to move on the way. And it says opportuno fare particolare attenzione al veicolo proveniente da senso opposito. That is what I said, that you have to be very attentive and attention about the car coming from the opposite side. Se posto su strada doppio senso di circolazione e con due sole corsie si deve circolare più possibile vicino a margine a destra. If they put this sign in two-way directions, you have to what? Be getting directly toward the right-hand side, getting close to the right-hand side. If it is two ways, you have to be getting close to the right-hand side. And if you are the car coming from the other side also, you have to be getting close to the what? Right-hand side. If the car coming from the opposite is supposed to get to the right hand side of him, you also have to get to the right hand side as you are going, because if it is two ways, that means it is also very dangerous in terms of what? Driving. So this is what we call doppio curva di pericolo. Doppio curva di what? Pericolo. We still have another sign here. This one is what? Sinistra, and this one is what? A destra. So this sign also here is talking about what? Passaggio livello senza barrier. Passaggio livello senza barrier. What is passaggio livello senza barrier? Passaggio livello is a barrier that they normally use to what? To divide the road into two, for trains to also what? To pass. If you see any sign indicating like this, that means that where you are getting to, there will be what? A train lane over there. Normally, they normally build the train lanes also in cities and also in a place that there is what? A car road also. So for them to also what? Divide the road from where the train lane, they normally put this barrier there to what? To indicate that as you are getting close, you have to slow down and see. If the siren is ringing, that means that there is a car passing. There is a train coming. So you have to what? You have to stop. If the siren is ringing, that means you have to stop and allow the train to pass before you cross. And once you see this sign, it is going to be in different categories. We have 150 meters. That is where you are going to what? You are going to stop your car and stop for the train to also pass. This one is saying that passaggio livello con barrier or semi-barrier. When you talk of passaggio livello con barrier or semi-barrier, it says that we have the barrier which is also having the panel to cross it, and we have the barrier which is not having the panel to cross it. And once you are on the way and you see this sign, first of all, you have to what? Reduce your velocity. Devi rallentare, you have to what? Reduce your velocity. If you don't reduce your velocity, whether the train is coming or there is no train coming, it might also be what? Another problem. So first of all, once you see this sign, whether there is a barrier or there is no barrier, try to reduce your velocity as a driver. So this one is saying that una segnale di pericolo che preannuncia di norma 150 metri una passaggio a livello attraversamento ferroviario. That means the passing of trains lane and it is being used to block cars from what entering into the train lane when the train is what passing. Most of the times you will hear a siren ringing before you get to the place. There will be a red light which is also blinking. Once you see this, that means you have to what stop. When there is no barrier, they have the sign that they put there, and when there is a barrier, they have the sign that they put there. This one is just telling you that passaggio livello con barrier or semi barrier. That means there is a barrier there or there is no barrier there. So you have to be motor attentive. It says that dopo il segnale raffigurato ci sono la semibarriera installata una deposito a luce rosso lampeggiante. Se ci, se ci sono la barriera installata una dispositivo a luce rosso fissa. When there is barrier, you will see a red light being put at your right hand side blinking. And when there's no barrier also, you will see the alarm, the bell which is ringing, indicating that once you are getting there, the train is passing. You have to what? You have to slow down, and you will see a panel that has been what painted with red and white colors. One, it is having three lines, and the other one is having two lines, and the next one is having one line. What is this line indicating? The first line is indicating 150 meters, the second one is indicating 100 meters, and the last one is indicating what? 50 meters. That means at the end of that 50 meters, you have to what? Stop and wait for the train to pass. Once you reach there, you have to stop for the train to pass. What you have to get like be very attentive on is that once you are getting to this barrier, anything can happen. So you start slowing down before you enter into the train lane. You have to slow down before you enter into the train lane. And this one is saying that passaggio livello sensor barrier. The first one is barrier con semi barrier, and this one is what? Sensor barrier. This one mostly you can see them in the cities where there is what? The tram, and mostly where they normally transport goods with train. You will see this sign. Once you see it, that one is indicating that there is no barrier, so you have to what? Be motor attentive. You have to be what? Motor attentive. So all this sign is what? Segnale the what? Pericolo, that you have to be what? Attentive once you are driving. This sign here is also what? Part of the Segnale di Pericolo, which is being part of the what? The passaggio livello. This one that you are seeing here, Croccia di S. Andrea. Croccia di S. Andrea. It says that una segnale pericolo si trova solamente all'attraversamento ferroviario senza barriera, dopo il segnale passaggio livello senza barriera. That means that you will see this sign wherever you are getting to the what? Passaggio livello. Senza what? Barrier. Sensor barrier. This one is the one that is not having barrier. You will see this one. The one with barrier, you are going to see the three lines that I told you, that one is plain, the other one is two, and the last one is one red color. This one is saying there is no barrier, so you have to be motor attentive as you are getting towards the lane, the train lane. It says barriera e panale di sintomatrice e indica che la sede ferroviaria ha una sola barriera. Può essere posto sia in senso orizzontale che in senso verticale. Impongono di arrestare entro la striscia di arresto se una arriva il treno. That you have to what? You have to make sure that you stop when the train is coming, as you see this one. This one is indicating that there is no barrier there, and it is very dangerous and very pericoloso. This one is also doppio croccia S and there, which is also indicating the same thing as the first one, that there is no barrier, so you have to be what? Motor attentive as you are getting to the what? The train what? Stop. Because this one is saying that a segnale di pericolo nell'immediata vicinanza di un attraversamento ferroviario senza barriera. Dopo il segnale passaggio livello senza barriera, il pannello di sintomatrice indica che la sede ferroviaria ha più di una barriera. This one is saying that the lane is having what? Two binaries. The binary for what? the train is going to be what, two. So as you see this one, you have to be what, attentive and slow down, because if it's one, you will know how to cross, and if it's two, that means you have to be moto attentive and moto what, careful once you are getting close to this place. This one also is talking about the pannelli di what, distanzimetrici, pannelli di distanzimetrici. Sono segnali di pericolo e si trova in prossimità di tutti i tipi di passaggio a livello, con barrier e semi-barrier e senza barrier. You will see this sign in all the passaggio a livello. The first one here with the red color here is indicating what, 50 meters, and this second one in the middle is indicating 100 meters, and the last one with the three red lights is indicating what, 150 meters, which is indicating that as you get to the first one, you have gotten to 150 meters distance to where the train is going to pass. So you will be slowing down from here till you get to what, the 50 meters, then you stop. Once you get to the 50 meters, you stop and you let the train what, pass. It says seven radicali che si sta avvicinando attraversamento ferroviario. Sono posto di norma di circa 150 metri, 150 metri di barriera rosso, 100 metri, due barriere rosso e 50 metri. That is what I said, that it is being divided into three parts. One is 150, the other one is 100, and the last one is what, 50 meters, which indicates that you have to stop as you are getting to the barrier. So these are all the signs that we are talking about, the segnale di what, pericolo. In our next meeting, I'm going to what, explain the next signs that we have in terms of what, segnale di pericolo. I don't want to waste my time. If you are new here, please share the video to your friends and also recommend it to them so that they can also have part of what we are bringing on board. I think today is our first time that we are bringing this live video, so we are going to work and also improve on our work so that you will get a quality and good explanation as you join and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to share and also like and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. But before you subscribe, please kindly watch the video and watch all our previous videos on the channel. If you are okay with it, then you subscribe to the channel. We are not what, demanding a quick subscription from you, but all that we are talking about is that you have to what, okay, all that we are talking about is that you have to what, watch the video and see if you are okay with the video before what, you subscribe to the channel, because it's not only about the subscription, but it's also about what we are bringing on board and what we are teaching. So if you really like what we are teaching and what we are explaining, kindly subscribe and share the videos. I think today is the first time, so things are not all that okay. In our next videos, please, whatever you see our live notification, if you want to get the notification, just click on the notification bell, and also after you subscribe, you click on the notification bell so that you will get our update. Today is just the beginning of our live video presentation, and I hope you enjoy the video and take your time and also watch again if you have not watched the video. See you in our next meeting, which is going to be probably within the week, and I will not communicate anytime, but you will just see us online live and you join us for the next presentation. Thank you much for your time, and God richly bless you. See you again. Don't forget, God loves you and we all love you also. Bye bye.